if you ask most people would probably say that their muse for art would probably be someone like Pablo Picasso or Vincent van Gogh. And even though I do love their artwork, for me it's a little bit different. My muse for art is my best friend, Mary Grace. Little brief background, I met her in 7th grade at St. Ambrose, my old middle school. I actually transferred into St. Ambrose in 6th grade and she transferred in 7th grade. So it was pretty perfect because I barely talked to anybody for an entire year, so it was like I was still new. So we became friends pretty quick as like the new kids. And we we actually bonded over one of our also current friends in science class. We went to the same middle school together, and then when we went to high school, I of course went to Walsh, and she went to St. Joe's in Cleveland. Some influential characteristics about her for me is the fact that she is very, very artistic and she's very talented. She has a very strong personality, even though she's super quiet and super introverted. And she's very supportive, but also very honest with me. She always knows exactly what to say to make up my mind because I'm a very indecisive person. For example, with the fact that she's so artistic and talented, she's currently taking AP art, and she's learning all these new things like oil painting and whatnot that I would love to learn, but I absolutely cannot. And she always sends me photos, and it's just absolutely influential to me because it inspires me to do more art for her or of her. Even though I can be kind of annoying with all the problems I go through and whatnot, she's always there to talk with me or to just listen to me or give me advice and help me figure out my problems. I am a super indecisive person, like all the time, so whenever I have like just things I can't decide, I'll text her, and she can be indecisive too, but she always knows the right thing to say to guide me to what I want to do, which is actually pretty helpful because sometimes I just do things spontaneously, like pretty stupidly. But she's always very frank and very honest with me, and tells me when I'm being stupid if I am, which is most of the time. I said that a big characteristic of her is that she's strong but quiet in her personality. We are both introverts, but just somehow she just always seems so calm and collected and when she's talking to me, and that's just super influential because it makes me want to become that type of person. And also I said earlier that she's artistic and talented, which is super true. We always, occasionally, whenever we can, obviously we can't now, we'll go somewhere, or she'll come over to my house and we'll have some sort of like mini photo shoot. It's just amazing to have someone who's good at photography like her, because she takes such good photos that it just amazes me, and it makes me want to become better. Concluding thought for Miss Mary Grace, MG, is that keeping the amazing friend that you are, and just know that I'll always be there for you like you are for me. I want to close it off with our song that we've had since in 8th grade. We went on the Washington DC trip, and at that moment in time the song Me, Myself, and I was very big, and we loved that song. However, I feel over the 5 years that we've been friends, it's not just me, myself, and I, it's us together.